Hey there Cancer, welcome to your tarot reading for January 16th to the 22nd. Let's take a look and see what's on the cards for you for the week, Cancer, jumping straight in. Keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective. It may or may not resonate, and please do apply it to your personal situation. Personal readings and healings, Cancer, are available. First link down below will take you to my website. You can have a little perusal, what I've got on offer. You'll also find the link to the initiation, that is my immersive tarot reading where I teach you how to read my way, and you can join my channel for awesome perks and to support it as well. Okay, first one out. Oh, okay, Ten of Swords, Cancer. The Ten of Swords can indicate endings. Now, they're not necessarily the easiest of endings, Cancer, but they do give way to the sun energy. That is healing, having your new path illuminated, a new dawn, a new day, a fresh start. So you might be going through an ending, you might be expecting an ending. Sometimes it indicates that you're getting tired, right? You're burning out in this situation, and it's really time to, get those swords out of your back. It can link to deceptions and betrayals as well. So we'll keep going and see how this shapes up. The next card out is the Chariot. Okay, this is your major arcana, Cancer, and what I love about it is it's a victory card. And it's victory through letting go and moving on from a situation that, although there might still be some comfort there, right, it is most definitely becoming that sort of confined space that is not getting you ahead. Now, this could look like a relationship that you've outgrown or that's become toxic. This could look like a job or work career situation that there's no more growth, or that you've kind of mastered it and you need to get out there in the big wide world. It might be that you're needing to leave your location because the opportunities aren't available for you, or needing to leave a property. So there's usually great victory to the charioteer, that's you, Cancer, that has the courage and the determination and makes a firm aligned decision that this is my time, right? I'm going to move on, move forward. All right, one more of these. The Nine of Swords. But you're worried about that, okay? This is a kind of a card of thinking about the future scenarios with a bit of an anxious vibe. So you might be thinking, well, what if this happens? What if it doesn't work out? What if I move and it's a worse scenario? What if I'm losing an opportunity by moving on? It's really, really important to come back to the present moment, okay? Because those future scenarios haven't happened and we don't know what will happen. But what we need to do is ground down and feel our way through this. What feels right for you? If you think about the situation that you are potentially moving away from or ending, Cancer, if you think about it, is that where you want to be in 1 year's time, in 5 years' time, in 10 years' time? Because generally, without that energy of change and growth on both parts and the multiple parties involved here, you will get more of that same energy. So this is where we need to feel into it and feel what's best for us in the gut, in the heart. And sometimes, it can be overwhelming to embrace change and actually, take those steps or say those words. But the charioteer, the chariot showing up, Cancer, would indicate that there's victory there for you. So let's explore further. I'm going to draw you your cards from the Rider-Waite, Cancer. I'll speed this up and I'll see you back in a moment. Okay, Cancer, well, these are your cards here. And with the Pentacles coming through really strongly, it feels like there is either worry or disruption around your stability, your security, maybe your money, or your ability to lay a new foundation and bring that into balance. Okay, so that is coming through. The very first card, though, is the Seven of Cups. Now, this can be my card of unrealized dreams, or confusion about how to really bring your dreams to life. So in the situation that you're in right now, it may be that it hasn't really come to fruition in the way that you had hoped. Maybe it hasn't really materialized. Maybe there were big promises, maybe hollow promises, but it feels like whatever you had hoped for, it still hasn't happened. And that's the place that you really have to determine, Cancer. Are you still going to continue to invest here, or is it time to make a different plan? The Seven of Cups can be okay. There's confusion around that as well. It feels like maybe there is some good in both situations, but by the time we get to that Seven of Swords, it feels like there's also some undercurrents here. So I can see that. I can see that energy. The Knight of Pentacles really says that you should consider planting some new seeds here, making a new plan, taking some small incremental steps in a new direction here. So if you haven't already, I think it's time, and perfect time at the moment, to look at that goals list, to look at your dreams, to assess your situation right now, Cancer, and how that is aligning to that. Knight of Pentacles is about breaking it down into milestones, into an action plan. I know it doesn't sound very sexy, but this is the way we get there. This is the way we actually realize those dreams, by taking a step each day and some action towards them. And if things aren't happening, then moving away from it, changing it, reassessing it. If you are desiring some kind of new pathway, new opportunity, whatever that may be, this is absolutely the time to seek that, because the Page of Wands coming through can be good news for you, okay? It's good news that has things growing again, has you move towards new potential, new passion. So again, I just see that Page of Wands standing there in the desert, and it sort of feels like things have dried up in this situation. Like, it feels like there's no more growth or no more adventures to be had, and it's feeling quite flat. But there is a new direction. There's an Ace of Wands here that page is holding. So it just feels like, if you do make that plan and start taking the first step, okay, if this is in business, career, that might be doing your resume, putting your feelers out there, applying for jobs. If this is in relationship, this might mean finally ending that relationship and going off to reach your own purpose. Maybe some of you might be, like I said, needing to relocate to a place where it's going to open you up to different opportunities. It is the time to execute that plan, and I think you'll get some pretty good news quite quickly. You may have already had an offer. Okay, the Seven of Swords is here, and not many's favorite card, but it can indicate that there is an undercurrent here, maybe a hidden agenda. There might have been people in your environment that weren't completely honest with you as well. And that might be why you're wanting to make this change, right? We talked about deception and betrayal. So the Seven of Swords might be that you're feeling undermined or not valued where you are. And again, that doesn't feel good. Or you might have gotten wind that, the person that you're with, their attentions or affections are going in other directions, or workplace scenarios. There might be whisper of redundancies, of restructures and that kind of thing. So it feels like you've got a bit of a divine heads up to make some change now. So the Page of Cups is also here. 2 pages coming through indicates new energy in its very early stages. And what I love about the Page of Cups is it's a surprise energy, usually of unexpected positive opportunity. It may also mean, next to the Seven of Swords, that yes, out of an unexpected learning of something that might not feel positive, that we're actually being aligned to something far better. So that's the Page of Cups. Now, this new direction that's coming through for you, Cancer, don't be surprised if it's not what you thought you wanted or where you thought you would head. But once you invest in an Eight of Pentacles, I think that very quickly it'll start to feel right. So don't be knocking back opportunities when they come in that might seem different, a little bit edgy, a little bit quirky, a little bit creative, because it feels like that might be good for you as well. So the Eight of Pentacles is it's time for you to do the work here, Cancer, and put the wheels in motion towards change, okay? Because it feels like with the bottom energy here, Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, that there's a new group or team or network that you may be joining, a new community. Or the Three of Pentacles can be my earthly representation of your dream finally taking shape and happening because of these changes, because of this plan, okay? And maybe if that deception hadn't have happened, or you hadn't learned about that, what's going on behind the scenes, you wouldn't have made the move. So we can see that there's sort of, you know, divine realignment here as well. So the Three of Pentacles can be, you know, something building, something developing, something taking shape. The plan is actually being executed. This can also be around physical building as well, just so you know, like, you know, needing to renovate something because, you know, something was broken down. We felt like kind of deceived by that, but it turns out that there's some silver linings in that. So that is also coming through for some of you. Whatever this change is, Six of Pentacles, it's bringing things into balance, like karmically, maybe to do with your money, your resources. The Six of Pentacles is you receiving again, not just receiving hot air and hollow promises, but actually receiving tangible results, commitment, contracts, opportunities. All you need to do is navigate through this 8 and 9 of Swords that I see here. So now we've actually got the 7, 8, 9, and 10 of Swords here. Now, when I see this, it's a progression, right, towards an ending. But the reason why this is tricky is because you've got to master that mind game first, right? The Eight of Swords is feeling stuck and like there's not a way out of this. Yet the card says there is, if you take a different viewpoint, take a different perspective, don't feel guilty, stop overthinking it, connect with your heart, and accept and surrender to the fact that sometimes things need to end in order to open up to new possibilities and align us to a far better reality or outcome. So that said, you know what you need to do, Cancer. Let's close out also with a Divine Abundance card for you, for Cancer. Okay, it is love. Okay, this situation may involve love, romantic love, or, you know, rediscovering self-love, or this could be a move of self-love to move towards your purpose. It says divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. So it's like we can't find, you know, our full satisfaction in a person, place, thing, or pastime, right? It's got to come from within. And if we're not happy in a situation, you know, then we have to take that act of self-love, of changing our circumstances. I've got Divine Source. I'm not sure if I've ever pulled this card from this deck, and I've had it for quite a while. It says, help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. So let go, move into trust, and know that you are being aligned to your divine plan. That plan that you signed up to, you know, carry out here on the earth plane before you even reincarnated here. So it feels like you're being shifted, guided. We have victory here, Cancer, but we also have a lot of mental energy for you to try and navigate through. There is a way through this, and it feels like if you make that plan and take action, there's also some good news coming your way. So Cancer, that's what I have for you. Wishing you the very best with it. I hope this reading resonates for you. Do take care. I'm wishing you so much love and magic. Bye for now.